I hit the stop button again. What the fuck? Okay, well, this is Split Rock Part 2. I hit the stop button by accident. So, same group. Brian, Logan, Sharon, and Barb, and myself.
I swear it sounded like someone was just throwing rocks.
Would not be the first time.
Yeah, we hear that all the time. Yeah. And it happened right after I said if anyone's here.
Yeah, we've had rocks thrown at us. We've heard the air raid siren up here once.
Oh wow.
I
Yeah.
caught it on one of my recorders.
Yeah.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah, it was interesting. Because I was trying to think, is there any fire stations around here?
Uh-huh.
And
Probably
the way
is.
it sounded was too close to be. It was too close to. Sounded like it was like right over here.
Yeah. I don't know where the closest fire
On
department.
Dagger Hill.
Well, no, it sounded like it was right outside the crusher.
Yeah.
It was loud. It was
No,
loud.
I believe it. Onondaga Hill's the closest.
Okay. How far is that? Like what? A couple miles?
Couple miles.
Okay.
But this was loud on my recorder.
Yeah.
It didn't. It sounded like an old-fashioned siren.
I mean, so like Fairmount has a siren. I haven't heard it in a long time. Maybe I just tune it out because I'm used to it.
I can sit down.
But I haven't heard it in a long time. So I guess technically Fairmount would be closest, but I haven't heard that in a long time.
But it was more like
Years and years
yeah.
and years.
You know, like
yeah,
this-
but yeah, you're saying like an air raid sign is different
Yeah.
than a fire sign. So like where my husband grew up, there was a fire barn across the street from him, and they used an old air raid siren as their fire alarm. Like so you could hear it, like it would wind up. You know what I mean?
What it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what he had. So I mean, that's why I'm thinking of fire departments, just to put context.
But I
to
can't
it.
think of anyone that would.
Right.
I don't know.
But I mean, if you picked it up on your recorder,
I
like
did.
who around here would have it
Yeah.
going off? It's not like where my husband grew up in the sticks.
Yeah. And what's funny is that I did not pick it up.
Oh wow.
So what?
That is wild.
So what Brian and I heard was paranormal because
Yeah.
he caught it, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Plane going over.
What's up?
Plane. So this here is not an apparition. This is Logan.
See, I don't know. Like, I'm using my phone right now because my phone, for some reason, I get so good. Like, the quality is so good on my phone for recording. I don't.
What app do you use?
It's called.
Yeah, that's Logan right there. He doesn't know.
It's called Voice Recorder.
Voice recorder.
Yeah.
But basically, it's like a red and black. The app, like when you see the app, it's like red and black, and it has like a wave.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a microphone. Where did you get that?
You know that kit that I pulled out. You know that Sean has. I have one too.
I got this
In that
one.
bag.
I have been looking for something just like
Amazon.
that.
I found mine at Five Below. Five Below has them.
Really?
Yeah.
Kitties.
Oh my
Kinney's,
god.
I'm sorry, it was Kinney's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
What? $40 for the
Yeah,
whole
it's
set?
like 40.
Yeah. For this, and
And then the holder too.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was like
yeah.
it was like 40
I have
$40
it.
bucks.
I have
So
it.
on Amazon is what I got.
What's that?
I got on Amazon, then I got one that has the fuzzy mic too. Then to help with it.
If
Yeah.
It's windy.
yeah.
Honestly, with
Can
this
you
one,
send
I
a
don't
link
even
to
need a
that?
microphone.
Yeah, when I
Sean.
get
Yeah, when
service.
you
Because
get
my
service.
phone is so clear.
Yes,
the audio.
for a second.
Yeah. Reason why I use a microphone for my phone is that whenever I do the YouTube videos, I always sound like this.
Oh.
You are quiet in some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. I noticed that.
It's technically not my fault because I don't usually speak loud.
Speak loud.
Unless I'm like really pissed at someone.
Hey, have you heard Rock's move?
Yeah, that was me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I speak really loud. I need to learn to not.
Barb is back here being quiet as a mouse.
Marco!
Oh!
Not you.
You wanted the ghost.
Turn off the parabolic when you do that. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh at you, Barb.
I'm deaf now.
We're not laughing at you, we're laughing with you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, totally laughing at you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's be honest.
Excuse me.
Might as well just be honest there, Sean.
Concert.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night. Did you guys see my post on the last live thing that we did?
No.
I go yep, you watch next time we go live somewhere we should go live from
Oh yeah.
insert.
Oh, actually, we could do that tonight. Live from Seneca Falls. It's Saturday night.
Sweet.
So I'm gonna stop recording for a second because while Sean was talking, I did not see in person, but it looked to me like the REM pod blinked.
Okay, I'll have to check back on that because I was aiming right at it.
I was so surprised at how good we were getting evidence at that Casey's cottage there.
Yeah.
Like outside, like where the
Oh my
dance floor
God.
was.
That was
incredible.
wild with the fireflies. That they all came around and then all of a sudden they're
It
all
also
gone.
was really crazy because when we were doing our own session inside, the fact that we were doing one of the apps where it gives you says a bunch of random things, it said group, and it said 10.
Like the Ovilus.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you guys were out there.
So we go. How many spirits are out there? Ours said 10 too.
Yeah, and that's what the crazy
Yeah.
thing is that that it said group and then 10.
That is wild. That is wild.
I thought it was funny that when we were telling all of our nationalities or backgrounds, someone said that they're Native American. Someone else said they were Native American, and I trip up.
Oh yeah.
And then they ask you.
I trip up. I'm like, I don't want to say. Because
I was next to you. You're like, I don't want to say, and I'm like, I can say.
Because my family tree actually goes back to England in 1555.
Yeah.
So and the minute I said British, the freaking flashlight turns on.
Yeah. What was that?
The hell was that?
Sound like a really squeaky fire.
Sorry.
What did
It kind of sound like an air
Like an
horn.
odd horn,
Like an air
Yeah.
horn.
but not really like an air horn.
It was like a little car
Yeah.
horn.
Yeah.
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 I wonder if I could. Pay attention to your recorders, because just mark it.
I'm not sensing anything in here. Are you guys sensing anything?
Not earlier, I was, but no, not
When
now.
we first got here, I was getting stuff off the hill. Like when we were walking up, I got the sensation that we were being watched,
Yeah.
and like it sort of followed along the cliff. Right next
No,
to
I
us.
don't.
So
No.
now I'm not really getting.
Yeah.
anything.
It's like quiet. Yeah.
That was Logan.
But I did when I was standing up and looking down that way. I did look like hands sticking up.
Yeah, you said that like somebody was waving.
Yeah. So basically, what I was looking at is straight down here, right above Brian. I saw what looked like a hand, like just doing this.
I would like to see a spirit reveal themselves to us.
I've never seen that. I've heard it, but I haven't seen it.
Casey's Cottage, when we were on Spy Island, I had that American Indian run to me. Or actually, he stood up and I saw it.
Oh.
Then I ran over to Jacqueline. And she's
I just
"It's
saw
okay,
that.
it's okay,
I don't know if I caught that. Brian, right behind you in that
Yeah, I'm feeling cold behind me.
in
So
that
there's a breeze now.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
it too. It's going right by me.
in that dimly lit
Yep.
area. Looked like head was like poking out. It was like real quick.
Oh.
I don't know if I
I
caught
remember
that.
the first time I saw that was at Rolling Hills.
Is there any indigenous people here, American Indian people here?
Oh yeah. I mean, they were all over. That's why we're on Onondaga County, right? So.
As soon as I said that, that's what he saw.
I mean, that is something. I guess I would really like to go meet a clan mother and talk about, what we can do as far as trying to find out if there are, native or indigenous spirits around that were not, properly
Yep.
buried or whatever.
And what did you see? You saw a Native American at Mexico?
Yeah.
It's Spy Island. I just like, it scared so much. I've never
So what did it look like?
It basically, he was very tanned. He had like some kind of
It's still there too.
cloth around his bottom part.
You were talking about.
But he had
Yeah,
nothing on top, and he had a band
saw it
on
again.
his head with a feather.
Somebody pop past the
And he
One
was-
feather or multiple feathers?
One feather, and he was just looking at me, and then I almost fell to my knees, and you were behind me. I remember you like kind of caught me, and then I went over to Jacqueline.
Where was he? By the grave?
Here's the grave, and he was adjacent to it on the right side, a little bit farther down,
Oh, okay.
against a tree, kind of. After you saw after that, that's when all the fireflies went up.
Yeah. You know
After
who's told me he's seen a Native American at Chittenango Falls was Mike Cody.
Yeah.
Mike
yeah?
Cody has seen.
The thing
Multiple
is,
nails.
Yeah.
I go up there all the time, like every other weekend. I'm
So,
up there on that island.
Right,
So they
Yeah.
know me.
right
Maybe
here,
that's why he felt comfortable showing me
in
his
this
presence.
dimly lit area,
Uh-huh.
is
Well,
where I
Mike
saw
Cody has told me
a,
he's seen
a shadow.
It's
a
funny,
Native
yeah.
American at Chittenango Falls.
Yeah.
That scared the
I poke
crap
his
out
head
of me.
out.
First time I ever saw a full apparition.
Sharon just
time.
said I
The
saw
one
it too.
That's closer to us, or the one that's further?
No, it's in
Straight
the
back.
darker spot.
Okay.
Yeah, straight back.
Maybe I should say it startled me.
Yeah.
So, but it's just.
But you didn't
Well,
feel anything.
you want me to go down
Absolutely
and
not.
try and
Nothing
see if I can
negative.
see
It was
anything
like
around?
welcoming that we are there honoring.
Stay
that's what I
there
felt
so
like.
that you can
Yeah.
let us know when we hit the right spot, because Logan's already been down there.
I got a question.
Okay.
You got
Where
That's good, 'cause mine's like
where I'm seeing
I'm
it
just gonna
is
leave the
is in
voice
that ambient light area.
Over here.
Yeah.
'Cause it could be a
Over
Native
Marbrai.
American popping out.
Yeah, right there in that
Yeah,
open area.
yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm seeing it. Okay, so Logan and Sharon's going
Hey
down.
Barb,
Yeah.
do you care if I bring the red pod down with me?
No, go for it.
Yeah.
Save.
You can turn it up on the bottom if you want until you get there. There's a little. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Do you here?
What? What's Breen?
Sorry. I was gonna say, do you want to take this with you to maybe generate more?
Oh, energize it up?
Yeah.
Give it some energy.
Just don't drop it on the rocks.
Yeah, it's plastic, it'll
Yeah.
break, but whatever, I'll just leave it on one.
Thank you, Sean.
Not a big deal to me. I mean, money is an object, but it's really not a big deal. It wasn't that expensive.
Yeah, I had one from.
Alright, tell us when to stop, Sean.
Okay.
Do you want it all the way up past the bucket to the light?
That's actually up to you.
What?
I'm thinking. If you guys want to go like right up to the light.
This one?
No, left.
That one?
Yeah. Cause that's where I'm actually seeing it.
I saw that coming through, yeah. Somebody drew a pattern in it.
Kind of like a tulip.
So here comes Bironi. Are you dancing back there?
Yes. Trying to keep my balance.
right about there is where I saw the shadow. Peek.
Fire making noise.
Yeah, it's like kind of quiet. Minus the head. I just saw it again.
Are you recording the REM pod?
Yeah.
It normally doesn't do that. It shuts itself right up after it calibrates.
Yeah.
That's not normal. It's going crazy.
Yep.
That's weird.
Let me see if I can zoom in on it.